All right, we are on the play with Rug Delver. 3 lands, couple cantrips, some removal. I think I'd keep it. It's not a great hand against pretty much anything but aggro, but it looks okay. We're gonna shock with the steam vents. Forked Bolt I don't think has been seen on this channel before. I like Forked Bolt a lot, and I'm running it as a bit of a, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a hedge against Affinity, but I guess it is kind of a hedge against Affinity. I had some trouble in my last couple of matches against Affinity, so I figured maybe that would help. It's also very good against Mana Dork decks. We're obviously playing against Lantern. I don't hate having Mana Leak, but I would like some pressure. We're probably going to scour that away. Our opponent has a, well, they just played the Glimmer Void, but I should still get something to write their hand down with. Ooh, Pithing Needle. That's exciting. Mostly because it's really bad against our deck. They can name fetch lands. We already have 3 lands, so I don't even care about that. I don't know if there are any other activated abilities in our deck. Pithing Needle, they named Misty. That's a Pixis of Pandemonium, which is fine. They don't want us having Mana Leak, or they just don't want that. I don't want Steam Vents, so... Ooh, Delver. And Goyf. Goyf with Denial up seems pretty good. Of course, Pixis makes 2 windows. Why wouldn't it? We're going to play our land, and we can either go Delver plus Goyf, but I think we should almost certainly play around Ensnaring Bridge, since we don't really have an out if they resolve it. So we're just going to play this Goyf and pass the turn holding up Denial. It's not exactly likely that Denial stays in our hand, given that they can draw a Thoughtseize, but we could always snap Denial in that case. Oh, they're just going for it. We do have Traverse online. I don't know if we should play around the second bridge or deploy a threat. We definitely attack. The question is, does Delver change our clock? They're at 15. Delver won't flip next turn. I at least don't think they would mill the Mandrills if we play Delver. So then we hit for 6, they go to 9. Delver has to flip. Forked Bolt doesn't even do it. So Delver might speed up the clock by 1 turn? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, if Delver doesn't speed up our clock, we're better off just having Snapcaster Mage. We could have traversed for a land. I wonder if that would have been good. It shuffles our deck, which isn't super relevant. They didn't discard anything, it looks like. Only thing in their graveyard is Bridge. They are just duressing us. Yeah, they're just doing a bad duress. That's fine. They took our traverse, sure. And they can thought seize away our snapcaster. Ooh, they milled over a bolt. Since they can take our snapcaster anyways, I'm inclined to do this. We're going to let Thoughtseize resolve so that we can do 2 extra damage to them. That's fine. And Bolt Face. If we top deck a Bolt, it's game. Scour obviously is not Lightning Bolt. I do believe we want to Scour now in case we do draw it. And we'll probably end up just using this Forked Bolt. That is assuming we don't get it. We don't. I'm inclined to hold up Mana Leak, actually. It's pretty unlikely that they have discard plus bridge. There it is. Threats, Disruption, and Reach. Good way to take people down. I have a sore throat, so I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. Hopefully that's not super disruptive. Let's see. Against Lantern, I like these. Explosives. Pillar's also in the deck now. I guess I should go over the slight amounts of changes I made. The Snap in the board is now in the main deck. Second Tarfire is a Forked Bolt to hedge against Affinity, Mana Dork decks, things like that. Simic Charm's still here. I cut Curiosity and Spreading Seas. There's now a third Traverse. Facilitates Snapcaster better, and it's good against mid-range. I believe that's it. The space in the board was used for a Pillar of Flame to help against graveyard strategies. Permanently exiles some things out of Dredge. Great against Voice of Resurgence. Good against Kitchen Finks, that kind of thing. I definitely want Artifact Hate, and Huntmaster kills through Bridge. So let's bring these in. Renegade's not great. I think I like cutting 1 Mandrills here. On the draw, Serum Visions is awful. On the play, it can at least fix mana to some extent. Snare pretty much only counters Cobrew. And I think that's pretty good. Simic Charm's not great. I probably cut it. Maybe leave in the Mandrills? I could roll with that. I can roll with that. This hand is awful. This hand's fantastic. That's even better. Go to us. Well, that was a turn. So, are we playing against Lantern or Affinity? Oh, and they milled our Scry. I like that a lot. Ooh, Thought Scour, though. We're probably going to end up fetching out a Steam Vent. Then Island Forest in no particular order. Good to know that our opponent has a Bridge. And a Glimmer Void, actually. I'm going to jot those down so that we can get rid of these windows. Let's fetch. Our life total isn't particularly relevant against Lantern, and I'd like to get these cantrips going. Well, this cantrip, but if we draw more, then it's these. Second Blood Moon is very good against Thoughtseize. Fourth land, good for Huntmaster. I imagine they're going to slam Bridge, and then I will slam Moon. Should we fetch here, in case they start milling basics? That's an argument for going for the forest first. They could have milled our forest. I think going forward, I go for the forest before the island against Lantern. That seems like a good plan. Ooh, Grafdigger's Cage. That's pretty good. Traverse will probably just get second Huntmaster, given that Snapcaster is now quite bad. So, they lock us out of combat, we lock them out of spells. Seems fair. So we effectively have all three Huntmasters in hand. We already have 4 card types, so Traverse is live. They have no removal yet. Ooh, that could be bad for us, though. I believe I want to play the second Huntmaster before going for the flip, because I want to flip these as efficiently as possible, given that we have to do everything through burn. Oh, they scooped! I guess they don't want to deal with Huntmaster, or maybe they don't think they can? I don't know. But anyways, that was us playing against Lantern. I think we made some good decisions there, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's the sign off. Bye.